Last episode, we counted down the fastest reflexes built to kill. Strikes so fast, the prey never had a chance to process what happened. Tonight, we flip it. Every reflex in this episode belongs to something that should have died and didn't. These are the fastest escapes ever measured. Some so fast, they don't even involve a brain making a decision. And we end on a mammal that beats one of the deadliest predators on the continent, on camera, in real time. Start with the animal everyone's personally lost to. A housefly's visual system detects the shadow of a descending hand in around 20 milliseconds. But detecting the threat isn't the impressive part. In that same sliver of time, the fly's brain calculates where the threat is coming from, picks a landing direction, and repositions its legs to leap the opposite way before it moves an inch. It isn't fleeing blindly. It's already planned the exit. A cockroach doesn't even wait to see the threat. Two antenna-like organs on its rear, called cerci, detect the faint puff of air pushed ahead of a striking predator, and the roach begins running in as little as 8 milliseconds. Two dedicated populations of giant nerve cells split the job. One decides which direction to turn, the other launches the legs. The cockroach is often moving before the predator's strike has even finished traveling toward it. Some animals go further and remove the decision entirely. A crayfish has a single giant nerve cell called the lateral giant neuron running the length of its body. One touch strong enough to matter, and that neuron fires exactly once. A single electrical spike, no weighing of options, no hesitation, snapping the tail forward and rocketing the crayfish backward through the water. There's no faster response possible in a nervous system, because there's no decision being made at all, just one signal and motion. Beneath your feet, in leaf litter and soil, the springtail solves the same problem without using muscle power at all. A forked tail-like structure, called the furcula, is folded under its body like a loaded catapult. Released, it slams into the ground and launches the springtail into the air in under 2 milliseconds, pulling over 400 times the force of gravity. And mid-flight, some species curl into a shape that lets them right themselves and land under control in under 20 milliseconds. The fastest self-righting reflex ever measured in any animal. A creature barely visible to the naked eye, executing an aerial recovery faster than anything else alive. A mud skipper, half fish and half land crawler, escapes using one of the oldest emergency circuits in vertebrate history, a pair of neurons called mouth nerve cells, wired directly from eye and ear to spinal cord, built to bypass ordinary thinking entirely. The instant a shadow falls or a vibration hits, the fish bends into a C shape and launches away, in well under 50 milliseconds, fast enough that on land or in water, the escape is already finishing before an observer's eye can track the start of the movement. Which brings us to the finale, and the closest thing nature has to a nervous system duel between two experts. A desert kangaroo rat, foraging at night, has no warning before a rattlesnake strikes from ambush. In one recorded case, the rat reacted in just 38 milliseconds, leaping clear, and in midair, kicking the snake's head with a full-force strike from its hind legs, using the same elastic tendons that power its jumps. Researchers who filmed dozens of these encounters found the kangaroo rat wins far more often than it loses, not through size or strength, but through a reaction fast enough to turn a losing position into a counterattack mid-air against a predator that struck first. This is what fastest looks like when the prize isn't a meal. It's simply staying alive to see tomorrow. None of these reflexes happened by accident. Each one is an incredibly specific set of trade-offs: nerve, muscle, tendon, and timing, refined down to fractions of a second, built to solve exactly one problem: react before it's too late. If you haven't seen Part 1, The Fastest Reflexes Built to Kill, it's linked at the end of this video. If this one changed how you think about survival, hit like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments which reflex deserves its own full episode next. This is Designed to Survive. We'll see you in the next one.